Well, I was gonna do a tire video later, but I wanted to do a tire video, and since I found 5 tires today, why don't I start it? I found 3 of them in the dumpster. Guys, tires don't go in the dumpster, all right? The trash collection business, they don't want that, man. Tires go separate. It says right there, no tires. But people are gonna throw tires in the dumpster anyway. I'd rather they just leave it in the alley so I can pick them up. But anyway, 3 were already in the dumpster, and as I was working, a guy came down from that road with 2 more tires, and I think he was gonna throw them in the dumpster. Maybe it was him that was throwing them in the dumpster, but he came with his tires and he blamed someone else for leaving the tires here. And so I don't know if it's him or not, but anyway, that's a service that this HOA provides, is take the tires away, right? Yeah, so where do the tires come from? Well, people in the community, they go and get their tires changed, right? And then the tire shop probably has a fee. I don't know, $5 or $10 to get rid of the tire. The customer says, no, I don't want to pay. Give me the tires. I'll take care of them. Plus, I'm going to use them. I'm going to paint them and make a playground for my kids. No, man. He's going to come back to this community where he lives, and he's going to throw the tires in the alley. Right? He's going to let someone else pick it up, and that's what they do. They want to save money. And for a long time in this community, those tires did not get picked up. It was ridiculous how many tires accumulated in this community because the HOA was failing, because the members and directors did absolutely nothing. Until I came on board. Now, there's no tires in the community. There's 5 tires over there right now, but I just found them. I'm gonna take them away. So, you know, yesterday, a couple of days ago, there were no tires in the community. After about 2 days, there's 5. Now they don't always accumulate that quickly, but you can see how fast it can accumulate. All you need is a couple guys to change your tires, bring the tires home from the tire shop. Instead of paying the fee, throw them out in the alley so that someone else can pick them up. I guess, you know, they don't care, man. They just don't care. And the owners don't care. I'm the only one that cares. Yeah, I do care. But I'm getting paid for it, so. Those tires, I was paying a guy almost $9 a tire to take them away, right? I'd gather them up, and when I had enough of them, I'd call them out to my house where I kept them, and he'd take them away, almost $9 a tire. Till I found the tire disposal facility. They charge about $2.50 a tire. Yeah, so I'm gonna save the community money, and I'm gonna charge the community a fee for me to take those tires out there and to take the tires out of the community. So I've turned a negative into a positive. The negative being all these tires laying around the community. Positive being the community getting cleaned up and me making a little money off of it. I don't overcharge them. It doesn't work out to $9 a tire with me. It probably works out more like $7. So the community is still saving money, and I'm making money. So I just kept my eyes open and figured things out and tried to make lemonade out of lemons. All right, guys. Okay, here we go. We're going to the tire place. There they are. I got more there. They don't fit in the truck. I got more in the backyard. It's all from the community. All these tires are from the community. Okay, guys. Time to take the tires to the tire place. Okay, here it is, the tire place. All those tires. And under that canopy, they have a giant grinder. There's the giant grinder. Tires going up the conveyor belt. Yeah, man, we got to do something with all these old tires. Instead of throwing them in the damn landfill or out on the street, got to do something with them. All right, so I got rid of 12 tires. I'm pretty happy. I still got 8 more at home from the community. I just haven't been able to get over here. But yeah, it's me. I'm the one who has to take all the tires out of the community. I mean, who else is going to do it? Right? You know, we've given the management company an opportunity to take care of that problem, to get rid of the tires out of the community. They're just unable to do it without paying folks way, way, way too much and making us broke. So I had to take it over. I took over the HOA board, and the management company was just unable to do it without making us broke. So I hired myself to do this. And you know, the disposal fee, I'll charge it to the community, and I'll charge them $50 for me to drive out here with these tires. That's fair. That's more than fair. Now, me being in charge of the board, basically the dictator of the HOA, I could charge them any amount I want. I could charge any amount I want to dispose of these tires. I could charge them $500 to dispose of 12 tires. I could charge them $50 a tire. You know, I could charge them $20 a tire. But I don't. I just don't. I just don't have it in me to rip off the community. I think $50 is fair. For me to gather up these tires, store them at my house in the back corner until I have enough, and bring them down here to the tire place. I think it's worth $50. Probably it's worth. I should probably charge them $100, but I don't know, man. I just want to do things for a reasonable price. I'm okay with getting $50 for doing this. It's not hard, so it's okay. Now at that tire place, this is interesting. There's a guy that works there, and his job is to, you know, when you drive up with your tires, it's his job to unload the tires, so that put them in the pile so that they can go on the conveyor belt and get shredded up. You know, he said that he keeps an eye out for good tires. A lot of times, people will bring in good tires that are still useful. And he grabs those tires. He's allowed to grab those tires. And, you know, he's able to sell them. So he's found a way, he's kept his eyes open and found a way to make himself some extra money. You know, working at that tire place, what does he make? He probably makes, I don't know, $10 an hour. I don't know, 12, 15, I don't know. But if he can find one new tire, or one good tire, I mean, how much is that worth? How much can he sell that for? You know, he can augment his salary quite a bit. That's a great job for him. That's a great job. It's not hard if you don't mind being outside and unloading all these tires from the trucks. But yeah, it's cool, you know, it's cool. Good for him. Really good for him. And I mean, yeah, if you keep your eyes open, you never know what you're going to find. You never know what you... This job right here that I have doing community maintenance, actually, you know, in a way, it's the best job I've ever had. In a way, it is. Now, I'm not making a fortune. All right, I have another regular job that I make way more. Okay, but in a way, this is a great job because I hired myself. Okay, so I tell myself what to do, when to do it, how long to do it, how well to do it. I charge what I want to charge. I just put it on the invoice, send it in, and it gets paid from the community funds. I don't have a boss. I am my own boss. I suppose that the members of the community are my bosses, right? But they're absentee bosses. They never show up. They don't participate in the HOA at all. So they don't tell me anything because they don't show up. They're never around. This is a crazy job. This is probably the craziest job I've ever had for those reasons. How do you get a job and you basically don't have a boss? You do what you want and you don't have a boss. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Now, lucky for them, I'm a responsible guy. I think I'm pretty responsible. You know, I get down to the community, I look what needs to be done, I do it as much as I can in my spare time, and I try to make things better. And I don't overcharge. I just don't. I just don't overcharge. I do several things for the community. Like, for instance, this morning I did a walk around. It's the morning before the garbage pickup. And I walk the whole community and pick up any little pieces of garbage, put it in the dumpsters so that, you know, it'll get picked up with the trash run this morning. So walking the whole community, doing that, picking up all this garbage, making sure it's in the bins so it'll be picked up, I charge 25 bucks. I charge 25 bucks to do that. And it takes me about half an hour. Probably about half an hour to walk the community. It's a good exercise too. I think that's fair. You know, I do have to drive down there. But my apartments are down there anyway. So I watered the lawn on my apartments. I did some work at the apartments. So I was there anyway. So why don't I just make 25 bucks by, walking the community, picking up the garbage? I think that's fair. I think that's great. Now, taking the tires, I'll charge them another 50 bucks. One thing that happened at that tire place is that I thought that they only took credit cards or debit cards. I knew it was something like that. So I didn't have much cash in my wallet. I didn't have much at all. I had like 23 bucks in my wallet. I didn't have much cash because I thought I'd pay with the card. And then I got there and they unloaded the tires and I went up to the pay window and I saw a little sign there. It said cash or check only. I was like, oh my God. Uh-oh. I'm going to have to tell these ladies I don't have the money. I'm going to have to tell them, like, I'm going to leave. I'll leave my license there or something. I'll go down to the bank and get some money. I thought, uh-oh, this is going to be embarrassing. But then I remembered in my truck, in my glove compartment, in this little folder where I keep my insurance card, I also keep a little bit of cash. I keep like 50 bucks in here. That saved me. I remembered. I went to my glove compartment and yeah. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Guys, keep a little bit of cash in your vehicle. And don't touch it. Just leave it there. 50 bucks, 100 bucks. It'll save you. Even 20 bucks. It'll save you. So that saved me some embarrassment because they had already unloaded the tires, and oof, I didn't want to have to explain that. Crazy. All right, guys, take care.